Hiya Darren, great to meet up with you at the range on Sunday and do some further work on your game. Quick recap on the key points that we covered. First of all, you can see here that the club face is massively shut to the line on which you're aiming down. So that was you at the start of the session. What you've got to do then is during your downswing, because of your awareness of the club face, you're going to tend to work the club open on the way down, which gets the upper centre, the body weight moving back through impact, and can encourage you to hit the ground behind the ball, over rotate the club face, so open it up too much, hit a lot of shots that go to the right, and if we don't quite open it enough, we're going to let it get a lot of shots going quick left. So the first thing we need to do is get this club face in a much more neutral position. What we asked you to do was aim right of a cane that was directly on your target line, about 10 feet out in front of you, and you can see there a much more neutral blade position, something that's got true loft on it, and something that can be applied correctly to the back of the ball with very little manipulation. So that's the first change we made. We got the club sitting in a more appropriate manner, and you can see when you did that, the handle of the club also moves a little bit further forward in your swing, or in your setup should I say, which helps moves in your swing to become a little bit more natural. So if we take a little look at your swing now from down the line, this was you at the start of the session with the blade very shut, stood very close to the ball. That makes it difficult to get the hand path working in, so there's a tendency to feel a little bit trapped. And then as you come through, you can see there we're moving back, we're moving up in an attempt to open the blade up, low point moving back, legs very dead, and we come out of our inclination to the ground very quick. So you can see there we use the line of your eyes to police this during your session. So the eye line should stay on the red line for longer. You can see you coming up and out of the shot. Pretty typical of somebody who is trying to open the blade of a golf club up during the downswing. Look at you on the bottom right now, we've got a club face that's more neutral, we've got a handle that's further forward, and we've stood further from the ball. What we're going to do now is we're going to be able to get the hands to work in more comfortably, more naturally. So that distance you achieve between you and the ball, or you and the club, makes it much easier to get the hands working in. That extra room allows the legs to be a little bit more lively during the downswing. You're looking a little bit more dynamic there with the legs. And then as you come through, you're able to maintain your eye line for longer. So the angle at which you're tilted to the ground has been maintained. Here it's been lost. Right heel very much flipped up. Right heel flipped up less, banking in a little bit more, which is a sign that a player is moving forward in the downswing rather than moving back. So all in all, much better swing. If we look at it just before impact, much more dynamic looking position, clubs a little bit more on the inside as well, which is conducive to hitting that draw shot that we're after. A lot of the angles have been maintained, so big improvement in your swing. Soften up the club face, get some distance between you and the club at setup, and get those arms working in, maintaining the eye line in the finish. Good luck with it, and look forward to working with you again in a week or so's time. Well done.